Hello everyone, welcome back to another Final Fantasy XIV video. In the last video, we were tasked with dealing with the Titan threat that Limsa was dealing with. But in order for us to do that, we needed to actually get information on how to enter Titan's lair, and there really wasn't much info to really look up at the moment, so we were recommended that we look up the previous heroes that beat Titan, and they were known as the Company of Heroes. Found them. They definitely put me to work doing the biggest fetch quest I have ever done. All for a banquet, but in actuality it was a test to see if I was actually, truly ready. And seeing as they put me through the ringer with going from point A to point B and traveling through pretty much the entirety of Eorzea is what it felt like, at least. They deemed that I was, ready to face Titan due to the fact that I had that much patience to deal with their requests and, deal with all their nonsense, so to speak. So from there, we gained access to the Beastman Aetheryte that actually lets us teleport directly to Titan. And long story short, we dealt with Titan, but it looks like the Empire is consorting with the Ascians, which is a big problem. So right now, we're about to report back to Y'shtola, who is standing next to me, and from there, most likely head back to headquarters and see what's the next move. Let's get right to it then. Though word will already have reached Maelstrom Command, protocol requires that a representative of our order inform the High Commander of the mission's success. The honor is rightfully yours, Jay. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done. We shall speak again soon. Alright, so first things first. Head over to Maelstrom Command back at Limsa Lominsa, and then we'll probably go back to the Waking Sands and report back to Minfilia and everyone else. Thank you for coming, Jay. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I am pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Ifrit and now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the Warriors of Light less keenly, and there can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are heroes. The people of Limsa Lominsa are forever in your debt. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Jay, this is Minfilia. Y'shtola has informed me of your success. You have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what is more, both you and Y'shtola emerged from Ogomaro unscathed. Why, Tatsuro and the others seemed as glad of that as they did of Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. All right. So let's head back to the Waking Sands. I should have... Yep, there we go. Go ahead and use that. All right, and you guys weren't ever here before. What happened? Was that screaming I heard? I'm not sure I want to know. Wait, screaming? You hear that commotion just now? What in the seventh hells were they doing in there? Rested in the Peist? You look like the adventurous type. Mind taking a quick look? Wait. What happened in here? Tatsuro? She's always standing right here. Oh no 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 no. Guy, oh. Oh. Oh no. No 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 no. What the hell? Holy shit. Oh, that's fucked. I literally just spoke with Minfilia literally a minute ago. And in that short span of time, this happens? Oh. Oh, Naraxia. This one is glad, walking one is safe. Oh, and the echo kicks in. How convenient. All right, let's see what happened.
Awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Thank heavens he is safe. Louisoire, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan. Bring him forth, or you shall know no mercy.
Confound it. Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you. I surrender myself, on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
No!
Conditions of surrender denied.
Cease at once!
Have you not done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away. Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough! We leave. Bring the prisoners.
Well, that's definitely a lot to take in. Walking when Minfilia asked this one to. In case Walking One returned, this one was to say, at church in Eastern Thanalan, Walking One must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect Walking One Winfilia from Imperial ones. Forgive this one. Save. Ooh, the Sylphs are not going to be happy about this. So, church in East of Thanalan. I know exactly where I gotta go then. So literally, everyone is just gone. Mostly dead or taken prisoner. That's just great. Not the sort of news I was hoping to come back to after beating another primal. Is something troubling you, my son? You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. If there is anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. The wild roses are dead, father, and I know not what to do. The wild roses? I see. You may speak freely here. We are all friends of the Scions. How? How could this have happened? And you are certain that Minfilia was among those taken by the Garleans? Yep. Let us pray no further harm comes to them. You may stay here for as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Minfilia's. I have known her since she was but a child. Well do I recall the day of our first meeting. I swore then to do everything in my power to support her, and I will gladly offer the self-same service to her brother and sister, Scions. So please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Marquise, would you come here for a moment? Yes, father? Oh hey, I'm pretty sure I helped you out a while ago with a brief task. If you require assistance, pray speak with Marquise. He is a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. I should explain. Marquise is a survivor of the Battle of Cartano. Alas, his experiences took a terrible toll upon his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he would have surely perished in the desert. Marquise, I want you to look after Jay. Do you understand? Yes, father. Excuse me, Jay. Do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horologe which was found in the pockets of a man brought here for burial. There is something familiar about it, but just what I cannot say. Perhaps if I tinker with the device, it will come to me. However, I lack the proper tools to do so. I would ask that you journey to Camp Drybone in my stead to obtain a bullpoint chisel and a pair of needle-nose pincers. They are often used by goldsmiths, so perhaps they would be the best people to ask. Of course, I do not expect you to foot the bill. Here, take this coin purse. That should cover it. Man, oh man, what the hell is gonna happen now? The Scions are no more. I'm just left on my own to do who knows what. Things are definitely getting more and more interesting, but this is not what I had in mind. Let's get the goods. Let's head back. Here's your tools. Something occurs to me. Please wait here for a moment. It was for naught. Though I repaired the device easily, this sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery. But how? How did I do it? These hands. My hands. They moved with a mind of their own, deftly manipulating the clockwork mechanisms. There was no doubt or uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, as though I had performed the same motions countless times before. Pardon me, Jay. This was a mistake. Please give the horologe to Sister Eluned. The man who once owned it is currently in her care, and I think it best that it be returned to him. Alright, so where is... Oh, you're right outside. Good evening to you, sir. Have you come to pay your respects to this man? You can say that. I'm just giving him back his belongings. Never before have I seen such a queer device. You say that it measures the passing of time? Mayhap they are more common in Garlemald. I am given to understand that its cities are filled with all manner of amazing technologies. Marquise said that it belonged to the deceased? Oh dear, you don't suppose that the owner might have been a Garlean spy? It may behoove us to notify the authorities in Camp Drybone. But mayhap more importantly, how did Marquise manage to repair this device? I knew he had a talent for the trades, but this goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs. I recognize you now, Jay. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the waking sands and prepared for transports here. If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help you find closure. I have to go. Oh, I don't think that's gonna help me find closure. That's just gonna make shit worse. So we gotta collect the bodies. Oof, that is not something I want to do, but ugh. Eh? You don't look like one of them church fellas. Not that I'll turn you away, no sir. As you can see, we've got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them, so off to the lich yard they go. Be thankful you didn't have to go inside and see the carnage for yourself. This was the stuff of nightmares, I tell you. God's damned Imperials. I don't know what quarrel they had with these folk, and I sure as hell don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, ain't I seen you around here before? Or do you just have one of them faces? Ah, never mind. Any road, there's a carriage come to haul the bodies to the Lich Yard out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I have a mind to leave the remainder to you. You might want to cover your nose while you work. Some of these folks are starting to turn. So the bodies are... oh. Over there. This is depressing. Alright, that's all of them. Back to the church. I see that you decided to heed my advice. I pray that in doing so, you found some small measure of peace. I doubt that very much. First carriage from Vesper Bay arrived not long ago, and we have begun preparing your comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and I would like you to know that, for many, death came quickly. Rest assured that we will treat them with the utmost respect, and do everything we can to shepherd them to Thal's realm. Although we can perform rites for most of the Scions, there is one whom we cannot accept. We would like you to return this one to her people, the Sylphs of Little Solace. It is only proper that she be given into the care of her friends and family, so that they may mourn her in accordance with their Sylphic traditions. Oh boy, I was dreading that. I'm gonna be upset. This one is surprised to see Walking One in Little Solace. How can these ones assist Walking One? I have some bad news. Neuroxia? But this one does not understand. Kamuxio, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned to Little Solace? But why? These ones have not requested further aid. Noroxia? How did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. So, not only Noroxia, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well. Noroxia went to Thanalan at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Noroxia at the end. Tell this one that Noroxia was brave. Tell this one that Noroxia did not suffer. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Noroxia home, Walking One. These ones also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial Ones must pay. Imperial Ones must suffer. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial Ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Noroxia's death be for naught. These ones will fight. I don't think you're gonna be doing any fighting anytime soon, but I'll deal with the fighting part though. Alright. Back to Camp Drybone. We thank you for your service to the church and to the sylphs. You may be pleased to know that in your absence we interred the remaining scions in the Lich Yard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends. If so, I would remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf. Please take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Jay. I'm not imagining it, Jay. I know I'm being watched. This is different. Sinister. It is as if I am under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when last I ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me, please? It will only take a moment. Who the hell is spying on you? Alright, we'll go all the way around. I thought I could jump over the fence. Alright, who the hell is out here spying on Marquise? And holy shit, Imperial! How the fuck did you get out here? How did no one not see you? Alright, so Marquise wasn't imagining things. He was being spied on, and he was being spied on by an Imperial for some reason. You were attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew it. He was watching me, but why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he perhaps know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please, allow me a moment alone. Wait. Father... Oof. Can't tell if that's an I or an L. Father Elude must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may come for me again. Heavens forfend that such a thing should happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? Well, I got this. This. This is Garlean steel, which means the man who was watching Marquise was... Make haste to Camp Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before more Imperials come. Oh, I am on it. Well, hi, Alphino.
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate.
You are aware as to what the hell happened, right? Where the hell were you?
At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the Seventh Dawn.
This man comes strolling in out of nowhere and... Who the hell do you think you are?
And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Cid Garland. I have come for you.
Cid.
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano.
You're saying this man is Cid?
I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait, Hear me, Cid. Eorzea needs you.
Cid, was it? Here, these belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life. But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Who are you? Alphino Leveilleur, at your service.
Pompous little kid, aren't you?
As a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did. 'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea.
Oh, gee, that was quick.
The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the three city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak. Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength.
Oh, well, that's a problem, ain't it?
Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Sid.
I have an airship?
Yes, Sid, you do. Your very own airship. It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship? Oh, wait.
Come, let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
They need my airship. They need me.
Well, so you are Sid. I do believe your name was mentioned once before by two of your colleagues, but I'm pretty sure you'll find them eventually. What a curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garland would at last be found within our church. It defies imagination. Beg your pardon, Jay. You wish to find his airship, yes? I know not how much truth there is to it, but there is a tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the calamity. Much like the Great Gubu Wall of Ul'dah, it states that the Enterprise flew northwest from Gridania towards Kurthis. If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely over Falgord Float, the closest settlement to Kurthis. Mayhap the Serpents stationed there have records of the events that transpired that day. I had hoped you might rest from your journeys for a time, but I see that the world still has need of you and the Scions. Pray look after yourself and Sid, Jay. Alright, so let's head over here, Falgord Floats, and see if we can get any info on Sid's airship. Oh, and it's raining. Fantastic. Is there aught I can assist you with, sir? The Enterprise? You speak of Master Garland's ship, yes? I needed to refer to the records. I know that the airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago, clearly bound for Kurthis. What became of it after that, I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Vordefort at Florentel's Spire. He was on duty that day and saw it with his own eyes. I am unsure what it is you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you locate the ship, would you not need a man of Master Garland's caliber to fly it? I hear tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex. Oh, don't you worry about that. Alright, map. You are over here. Got it. Alright, have you out for a little longer than 30 minutes this time. You have come in search of Vordefort? Then well met, for you have found him. Indeed, I have served as a whaler for many years, since before the great snows came to Kurthis. What exactly is this about? Ah, the final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. Well, let's hear it. This was on the eve of the Battle of Cartano, nigh on 5 years ago. I held the spire alone that night, while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. Then, all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I had ever seen splits the sky overhead. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity, I'd wager it's still somewhere in Kurthis. The astrologians at the observatorium may have records which could help, but to obtain them you would need to deal with the Ishgardians who controlled the region. I wouldn't expect much, though. The high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. When Dalamud descended, they took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plights of other nations. Nevertheless, they may deign to assist you should you prove yourself useful. Consider providing your services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I have little doubt they would accept aid freely offered. Okay, so these Ishgardians sound like an annoying bunch. And we gotta head this way. Oh, okay. Snow. It's winter. And because this is a new area, my mount speed is slow. Oh my. And here we go. Right here's the spot. Lots of side quests too. Excuse me, can you repeat that? You wish to offer your services to House Durandare? And what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? Ha! Now that's how absurd. As if we would permit an outsider to peruse the records of the observatorium. Do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The Holy See of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to strangers. Well, screw you too! Oh, this is gonna get me nowhere, so we're gonna end it here for right now, folks. So, thank you all very much for tuning into this video. So, a lot of stuff happened. Unfortunately, most of our Scion friends are dead due to the Empire just barging in, literally barging into headquarters and killing everyone and taking everyone else that's of use prisoner, Minfilia included. So, how they found our location, our headquarters, we do not know. They came in and left without so much as a trace. Sure as hell don't expect them to march through the town to get there, because people would have sure as hell noticed. Anyway, with that being said, in the next video, we'll go ahead and deal with whatever craziness that's happening here in Kurthis to actually get the information we need to look for Sid's airship. And then from there, we go ahead and fight Garuda, which is the last of the primals that we gotta deal with, I believe, and we will see what happens from there. If you liked the video, please feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to get notified of any new videos that I decide to upload. With that out of the way, I will see you guys later. Take care, everyone.